Total COVID-19 cases in the country are forecast to breach the 3 million mark by mid-October. But experts say we may be close to the peak of the current wave. Dine-in services return in Metro Manila as the region shifts to alert level 4 status. Churches likewise reopen at limited capacity. Let's check out the situation on this Quiapo Day Live. Some fully vaccinated individuals likewise took the chance to visit outdoor tourist attractions in NCR. And in sports, Blackwater now holds the record for the longest losing streak in PBA history. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. Kicking off today's newscast with the Philippines possibly hitting a total of 3 million COVID-19 cases by mid-October. That's according to the latest projections of the UP COVID-19 pandemic response team. The team says while the transmission of the virus has slowed down, COVID-19 cases continue to rise nationwide, particularly in regions 1, 5, 6, and 12. They added if the current trajectory continues, the country may record its peak daily new cases by the end of the month.
Medyo mabilis kasi yung increase natin ngayon. So, yung ating million na pagbilang dati na months, posibleng weeks ngayon. So, yan yung aabangan natin sa mga susunod na araw if tuloy-tuloy yung increase. From the projections, yes, posible. It's possible, but I hope not.
Octa's Guido David says that despite recording lower daily new cases over the past 4 days, we are still not on a downtrend. And David says that we may still see around 20,000 daily new cases before it starts to decline by October.
It could accelerate the decrease in reproduction number. Baka mag-stall yung reproduction number, or maybe we're hoping, of course, numbers will not increase, but we don't know. We can't say for sure.
Restaurants and salons in NCR have been allowed to reopen with the new alert level system in place. But some owners are calling on the government to increase their allowed capacity. JC Cosico with the report.
Salons in NCR like this one inside a mall in San Juan City have resumed their operations, but only a few customers were seen.
Yung okay na magpunta ng salon, pumunta na ako talaga dito kasi ayoko ma-miss yung opportunity. Baka mamaya in a day or two or in a week or two, magbago na naman.
Customers need to present their vaccination cards to avail of indoor services. Under Alert Level 4, indoor establishments are allowed to operate but only up to 10% capacity and only for the fully vaccinated.
Mas okay na rin po. Opo, kaysa po yung hindi po kami wala pa po kaming work. Kahit pa paano po, nakakapag-start na po kami.
Aside from salons, restaurants have also reopened at a limited capacity.
Nung puro take-out and delivery lang kami, sobrang hina po talaga ng revenue namin. Ngayon, kahit paano yung dine-in talaga makakatulong sa amin.
Customers are happy that they can now eat outside.
It's really nice to be able to enjoy a meal out. And I feel comfortable as well knowing that the staff is fully vaccinated and I'm dining amongst vaccinated customers as well.
But food establishments appeal to the government to relax more protocols.
Mas gusto ko kung bigyan na nila ng konting luwag yung mga businesses.
The MMDA says the new quarantine system will be assessed on a weekly basis.
Pero we must make sure this would really work for us. Mga kababayan, marami nang walang trabaho. Maraming nagugutom.
The Alert Level 4 in NCR will last until the end of the month. A successful pilot run could lead to the new system being implemented nationwide. For News 5, JC Cosico, We Are One News.
It's the first Quiapo Day with Metro Manila under Alert Level 4. Let's check out the latest situation on the ground with Justine Punsalang, who is now joining us live from Quiapo Church in Manila. Justine, good morning. Are you now seeing a lot of devotees there today?
Charles, since 4 in the morning, devotees of the Black Nazarene have been coming here at the Quiapo Church as today marks the first Quiapo Day where physically attending the Mass is finally around. Following the IATF guidelines for Alert Level 4, only 10% of a church's sitting capacity is allowed entry. This is also limited to devotees who have already completed their COVID-19 vaccines. Particularly here at the Quiapo Church, 200 persons can enter and attend the Mass from inside the church. Right outside, Hijos del Nazareno ask arriving churchgoers if they have with them their vaccination cards. If they do, the Hijos will give out a contact tracing form and let them enter the church's main gate. But the minor basilica guards double-check the vaccination cards of the devotees just to be sure. For those who are not yet vaccinated or have yet to receive their second dose, Plaza Miranda, Plaza San Juan, and the stretch of Carriedo Street is the place for them, where there are LED screens and speakers set up. Markers are painted on the pavement to make sure that physical distancing is effectively being implemented. The Manila Police are also roving the area. Charles, for those who want to personally attend the Mass here at the Quiapo Church, the line starts at the Carriedo Street, along Carriedo Street, and snakes here, going here to Plaza Miranda. The church's Quezon Boulevard side is strictly for exit point only for those who are inside the church and at the Plaza Miranda after the Mass. While the stretch of Villalobos Street is strictly for those who are doing grocery and market shopping. Charles?
Thanks for that update, Justine, and do stay safe. That was Justine Ponsalang reporting live from Quiapo, Manila. Apart from small businesses and churches, tourist sites have also opened their doors to those wanting to get out of their houses. Romel Lopez with the story.
Couple Jackie and Christian made the most of their alone time in Baluarte, San Diego, and Intramuros. The first ever stone fort built in Manila is great for couple pictures or even for those who just want to stroll in the area alone.
May mga spot doon na may pang-couple shot. So, it's really good for couple.
May quiet time.
Oo, yung magmuni-muni kayong dalawa.
Under the guidelines for Alert Level 4, outdoor tourist attractions are allowed for adults age 18 to 65 years old.
Ngayon, at least may makakalabas na. Marami kasing hindi makalabas outside NCR, pero may mapupuntahan sila within the Metro Manila.
Only limited number of guests will be allowed to enter or up to 150 persons per attraction. In Manila, Fort Santiago, Plaza San Luis, and Baluarte San Diego are open to the public. The Tourism Department is also pushing for the removal of age restrictions to bring in more tourists in these sites.
Hinihingi namin sa IATF na, for example, yung 65 and above na fully vaccinated naman, na kung pwedeng payagan kahit na may time slot sila 6 to 8 in the morning para makapag-exercise naman. Kami naman, di ba, lagi namin pinipush walang age restriction kasi marami rin nagsasabi sa amin, gusto namin mag-intramuros pero yung paano naman yung mga anak namin, gusto namin walang age restrictions.
For News 5, Romel Lopez, we are One News.
Thursday's PBA doubleheader was one for the books as Meralco Bolts returned to action while the Blackwater Elites tied the league's longest losing streak. The Bolts showed no signs of slowing down even as the team was sidelined for a week due to health and safety protocols. And they staged a commanding win against Terra Firma Jeep 95-83. With 6 players scoring in double figures. But it was Bong Quinto who led the team, 17 points and 8 rebounds, and Meralco remained second overall with a 6-2 win-loss card. Meanwhile, NLEX mounted a 17-point victory, and Blackwater its 10th straight loss this season. Overall, this was the Elite's 18th straight loss dating back to the 2020 Philippine Cup. And this means they are now tied with Great Taste for the longest losing skid in league history. Here are the stories to watch out for later today. Despite President Duterte's recent tirades, the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee continues its investigation into the Health Department's use of funds. Officials are set to conduct their final inspection of the BGC Ortigas Link Bridge as it nears full completion. And over 600,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines procured by the private sector are set to arrive this morning. And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us again later at 10 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.